on this episode of Bot versus Con.
So this is bad. The first thing I thought about is, come on, right around time for that 40% discount. This chicken thing's definitely just throwing me. I like the diorama. I like the colors on it. It looks like it's complete. There's like
the Volcanicus wars have started.
It looks like a golden retriever cosplaying as a lion. Those pylons don't even come or barely touching his shoulders. So the tapes don't even look like tapes. They're square. That's about the only resemblance to being a tape. If this is where they're saying this, why it's more expensive is because it came with this. I'd rather them have left this one out. 3 strikes are out. I know baseball season just ended.
And I think if Hasbro released it like this originally, you would have picked it up. Especially with all the stickers.
I cannot confirm or deny that.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
And one. Welcome back, Transformers fans. As always, I'm James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And this is Bot vs. Con, where your voice is heard. And we're back with another round of news. We got some interesting things to talk about, so stay tuned. And before we get into that, we wanted to give a big shout out to the Chosen Prime. Thank you so much for being our sponsor. And you can go ahead and check out all of their stuff, a lot of the stuff we're going to be talking about today. And you could go ahead and get it on its way to you. Like Bobby probably has about 4 or 5 boxes. Stay tuned for our hauls that are this weekend that I'll talk more about in a second. Also, to our members, thank you so much for being our members. We had a lot of fun last weekend. Because of TFCon, we'll be doing another one very soon, so stay tuned for that announcement. And to our subscribers, I really appreciate all of you, all the comments, keep them rolling in. And like I said, hauls are open to everybody, and that will be this Sunday, 11/9 at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. We hope to see you there. You can send pictures to botversuscon@gmail.com if you want to join in on the fun and do that by let's say I think I said Friday, but since I'm saying this now, Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific will be the cutoff date for that. And I almost forgot, we still have some Devastator prints up if you guys want them. They're going out pretty fast, but go ahead and email us again at botversuscon@gmail.com. And it is in the final days for getting the TFCon exclusive shirt, and once it's gone, it's going to be gone forever. We're going to be retiring that design, and we'll have another one for the next con. But if you want the horrible design, go ahead and pick it up. We'll remind you guys again at the halls. That'll be the last day on Sunday, probably at midnight, maybe midnight Eastern, because then I'll still be awake. And, so go ahead and do that. Now, are you ready to get into the news?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. And first, we have some weird news. So, during the Aligned Continuity, they made a Bible of lore, and they called it the Binder of Revelation. And we got bits and pieces throughout the years, but now we actually have the whole thing. It was leaked by Noon, who's been a very big leaker. Wouldn't it be funny if it's like Evan or somebody on the trans? I'm not saying it is. That's just conjecture. That's funny. I don't think it is, but that would be
yes, he does.
Funny because like I actually downloaded it because I'm like I don't know how long this is going to be up, and I kind of want to preserve it. So I'll be glancing through it. It's kind of cool. They have like the history of what they want the Transformers universe to be, all of the characters and stuff. Some really weird art. Like Soundwave was, I think, from the Transformers universe game that never got released. And it was a really cool design. So definitely check it out if you're into weird Transformers lore like I am. There's a lot there.
I missed downloading it. I don't know if it's still up.
It probably I don't know. I don't know if it's still up. I just did it when I could. I can send you a copy.
Do that.
It's very cool though.
I'm curious. Give me some bathroom reading material.
Yes, you might have to print it out, but yes. Moving on to this, we got a Fans Hobby poster by Soda Lily, who I believe does the cards too, correct?
Exactly, and
Yes.
I want to
So
say thank you because I just got one in the mail.
there you go. And I actually love this art so much. I have a separate Bot versus Con user account on my computer just to separate everything out. And this is my new background because I love this. So good job. You're a great artist. I can't wait to see what else you come up with. And Vans Hobby should really, and the Chosen Prime should really partner with you because how cool would this look on the back of a box?
Oh yeah, this is really cool. And he sent me some other things that he's working on. I shared those with you, James, and I know you've been losing your mind on the other side of the phone. So
Very cool.
yeah, so very cool designs. I really like what he's done here, and I can actually say I have all of these characters, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think you do. I don't have the monster bots, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Moving on to leaks, we have a possible new Hot Wheels, and I guess this is from toms.nl, and it's not transformable Hot Wheels, I don't think. I think they're the little Hot Wheels, because it says it's like €100 for the whole set. Very cool.
I want the Lambo. I'm just putting it out there.
I think that's lockdown.
It could be locked down. It could be locked up. It could be whatever. I want it.
So I have a question for you. Why don't you just go buy a model car kit of the car you want?
Because that would be too easy.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I just like being difficult. I don't want, so it's easy to grab these because it's something that I won't get sucked into buying a lot of. Doing model cars, I used to like building model cars, and I don't want to pull off a healed wound and open that door back up because I don't have anywhere to put any of those types of things. And so
with your M.A.S.K display.
No, because I'll like it goes. That's that's why I don't do Legos except for like the Transformer Legos, because I will stay up and finish it in one day. If I don't have anything to do, I can stay up and just will pound it out. And then when my lady's getting ready to go to work at 5:30 in the morning, she comes down and looks at me and is like, "You're crazy."
And you look like the Crypt Keeper putting stuff together, right?
Yeah. I can't pull 26-hour days and stuff like that. So yeah, this is good. It gives me a little bit of a fix, and yeah.
You could always get the transformable version too,
True, but the transformable version's probably not going to look like what I want it to look like.
It actually looks really good. The Unique Toys Lockdown, if that's the same car, I don't know. Looks fantastic.
I'll have to see what that.
And they have a KO for it too. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I just helped you guys have another thing to talk about on Bobby's Haul, and we will be right back with Just Announced after he goes and orders this.
I'm thinking about it.
Moving into Just Announced, we have Skybound Transformers trade paperback. Number 5 is up for pre-order on Amazon. This collects 25 through 30.
Yeah, get it if you haven't read the comics. I actually went and saw Comic Book Chris this week, so shout out to him. It's good seeing him. I haven't seen him in a few weeks now, and so I had to pick up on some of my orders. So unfortunately, I have to wait because it's November that I picked those up. So I'm having a hard time keeping track of what came in November and what came in October. But I digress. I liked this issue of was it 25, and so I'm curious to see where they go now.
Yeah, I think the art's great. And if I was to collect these, it would be through the trade paperbacks. That's what I've always preferred. I always felt like I would buy a comic and be done with it in like 10 minutes. And I felt like I wasted my money. I know I didn't, but that's what it would feel like. And then you buy something like this and it takes an hour and you're like, okay, my money's worth, even though they're the same price if you price it out. But yeah. Very cool. The omnibus is probably... I
think I'm going to switch to these in probably starting now. I don't necessarily have to have all the cover variants, even though I do like some of the cover variants. But I agree with you. Like when I get to one and I'm like, oh, okay, it's getting good, and that's it. Wait a minute, I need to finish.
And I don't know if these have it, but the other ones that I've gotten from not Transformers, just anything, usually have like a gallery in the back of all the cover variants.
Oh, that's cool.
So, I mean, that's what I've had in the past. I don't know if these do, but so you should be good. Yeah, go pick these up.
Interesting.
Let's move on to something that I want your opinion on, and that is the Stranger Things collab frequency and 8 tracks. I guess it's a Target exclusive like the other Stranger Things was. What do you think of this alt mode? And then we'll go into the bot mode.
I have no idea about Stranger Things, so I don't know if this is accurate or what. I think the alt mode looks really, really good. And I think this sets up for a couple of repaints, whether it's done by Hasbro or whether it's done by one of you amazing creative people out there. Because I can see a Mystery Machine, I can see the A-Team van on this as well. But this as a I can see the kidnapping van. So have a old man and some candy, hanging out the window. But
instead of a bird, it's like, you want to see my puppy?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, there's a window.
That's not where my mind would have went.
Yeah, there's a window in the back. So, sorry about that. I think it looks really good, actually. The alt mode looks very, very good.
I agree. I think I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Disclaimer.
Right.
The paint is really nice.
Yes.
The grill being painted, the lights being there, that eagle, the pinstripe lightning bolt thingamajigger on the side, the WSQK, whatever's written on it. They even painted the windshield wipers. This is painted very, very well. This looks really nice. The box is probably indicative of something in the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think it's too big for what it is. The figure's like here, and the box is all the way like out here. But I guess as a diorama or something, that's cool. As long as it didn't influence the price, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
I also like the pins on the wheels.
Yes, yeah, and that they all match.
Yes. I like the diorama box. I don't know what it means, and I see some type of chicken thing in there, but I don't know what any of that means. But
so let's just get into it. So he has a chicken Target Master. That's a rubber chicken.
Yeah. I don't get it. So maybe maybe it's relevant to something. Seems very weird to me, but hopefully it's relevant to something, and it's relevant to something. The bot mode looks pretty cool as well. I don't know what's going on with this chest opening up. Is that like a...
So you could put the 8-track inside of it.
Oh, okay, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, so if you see that there's like a little flap where the red piece is,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's where the 8 tracks, I think is the name of that bird, slides right into.
Okay, so I like that as well. Yeah, I think it looks really clean. I like it, and again, I don't know what it's supposed to look like from a alt mode, and if all these things, the 8-track player and all this other stuff, fits in with it, making the accessories even more in tune. No pun intended. I think they did a really good job on this, actually.
Yeah. Also, I like that he looks like he has like headphones on his head.
I didn't even notice that.
Part is,
yeah,
right? And he's a radio DJ, is what I'm getting from him. He works at a radio station, has an 8-track that has the radio station's name on it. I think that's really cool. I don't see a lot of gaps, which I love, or waffling. It looks very solid. It's painted well. I don't like the chicken. I'm not going to minus points because that has to be something from the show.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Please be something from the show.
If it's not.
Yeah.
Anyways, I love the Soundwave like gimmick. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. Soundwave Blaster, just as a Transformers fan. I think this is really, really neat. Now, did you see the price though?
I did not see the price.
So it's $58. What do you think of that?
So this is bad. The first thing I thought about is, come on, right around time for that 40% discount.
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought. Well, their other one was the pizza box one that went on sale. Yeah.
58, but I don't know how big this is. I didn't look at how big this is.
Let me look really quick.
I think this is one of their better looking collabs, though. Like it comes with the chicken's throwing me off. I'm sorry, I just don't get it. But I like the alt mode and the bot mode of this character. I like that it comes with the little 8-track. That's kind of cool. And this chicken thing's definitely just throwing me. I like the diorama. I like the colors on it. It looks like it's complete. There's like, even in the arm, I see a little bit of I'm not gonna even call it a waffling, because it just looks like it's a puzzle piece. It looks like a puzzle piece is missing.
Yeah.
It looks very solid, at least from these angles. So with I've seen worse at that price point.
So it says it's 6 inches tall.
Oh.
Now that could be, how they do the standard 4.5 inches, and all the figures are different sizes. Like Wasp was smaller and the other one, so that could be it. But if it's 6 inches tall, I'll wait till that 40% off sale.
Oh, I was gonna wait on that 40%. It could have been 12 inches tall. I'm still waiting on that 40% sale.
I like it. But I do like it though. I think it is better than the Surfer Pizza guy. It doesn't have as much charm, but I do think it is better than that.
I don't remember if I opened that one yet.
We don't need to talk about that. Let us know what you think about the Stranger Things collab down below.
Yeah, it looks good.
Next up, I swear this already came out, and we already talked about it. I know it came out because I remember seeing it was sold out and talking about it sold out. We've got an Optimus Primal that is based off of the Beast Wars cartoon in DLX scale. I don't know what's going on with this. Maybe it's DLX, MDLX, and there's two different ones. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool, and it looks like it has firing missiles, which is interesting, but neat.
I love the red. That red is beautiful. The colors on this look really, really good, but that red is gorgeous. I really like it. I don't... This is going to sound bad. We talk about so many Beast Wars figures from the movie or whatever. It goes in one ear and out the other, or goes through my left eye to my right eye and falls off. So we could have talked about this. It looks like especially that bottom picture with the firing the missiles. It looks just like he looks like a Mortal Kombat ninja, which is really, really, really dope. It looks good though.
And something I wanted to say about this is I wish he had these colors in the movie.
Yeah.
I wish it was bright and, it brought your attention to it instead of that flat gray that he was. That was just boring. I don't think you can really say that it, a pro to that color scheme over this one.
Oh no, this looks amazing. This looks
people
really,
would have
really
been
cool.
much happier if it was this color scheme.
Yeah, and I like it doesn't have the movie face aesthetic that I don't typically like about the figures. I don't remember what he looked like in the movie, so don't get me lying. But again, this looks like a Mortal Kombat ninja. So I'm cool with the way this looks all the way around.
I agree. So moving on to this, so we already talked that we're going to be doing a TFCon review, so stay tuned for that. Life has gotten in the way, but we met the gentleman who does Vault View Studios, and shout out, and he actually makes these really cool modular shelves. So stay tuned. He's still working on them, fine tuning them, but we wanted to go ahead and shout him out because these things are really cool. and I think this red one in particular would look great in your collection.
I haven't. I don't know what wall space I would use. But yeah, shout out to Nick. These are customizable, so
yeah,
you can actually make them bigger, smaller.
If you go to his Instagram, he has a video of like them coming apart and going together, and it's really, really interesting and cool and unique.
Yes. So please give us your opinions on this. If everybody can sound off in the chat, even if you don't normally, let us know what you think about this. We're trying to get some feedback for him, and I think it would be very helpful from a community view to give him some feedback on this. What you like, what you don't like, and it's in the early process. We'll also see about possibly bringing him on the show and going into a little bit more detail, but again, that's later down the line. But I think these are really cool. He showed us some pictures and stuff like that of what he's working on, and I think it's really cool.
Yeah, good job. So I can't wait to see the finished product. Yeah. Friend of the channel, Collector's Crafts, showed off these worker drones, which I believe we saw in person at TFCon. Yes. And they come in MP and Voyager sized. You can get 1, 2, or 3 bots. I know Bobby's already on for 3 bots of the MP sized. They do, I guess, come apart because the Centurion drones rip them apart in the show, which is pretty cool. The Centurion drones, I love that design because they remind me of, I forgot what they were called. It was the green Iron Man looking guys in Marvel. Anyways, yeah, these look really good, and I think you should get 2 sets of the 3.
I actually do want to get some of these. I didn't pick up any in Chicago. Yeah, they do fall apart. These drones, they got their ass kicked in the TV show, which was funny, and I think it's really cool that he made them so they break apart just like how they did in the show. I do need some of these because I do have 3 of the Centurion drones, and so I do want to kind of complete my scene with these, and I'm looking forward to eventually picking these up.
Yep, just get 6 of them.
All right, no, 3.
This is all you. You are the Volcanicus guy of this channel, and it's Dr. Wu's DWE63 Dinosaur King. So they're doing a Volcanicus and Grimlock. So the Volcanicus wars have started, and is your wallet ready?
Yeah, actually, my wallet is very thankful that these are coming out because I will not be picking these up. I think they're cute. They could have stopped with the Grimlock and alt mode and bot mode. I think they both look really, really good. I think it's cool that he does, combine as well. But I like the fact that they didn't, at least in these renders, it doesn't look like they compromised the bot mode or the alt mode to make a combined mode. So yes, I'm good with that.
And that's what I was going to say. I think they look good. I do think the arms on Grimlock's not robot mode, dinosaur mode look a little bit big, but I get it at the scale. But maybe that's just me being nitpicky. The combined mode, I hope they don't compromise some of the other characters. This one's kind of easy to do. He just needs to fold up into a cube and get plugged in, and you add the head and stuff. I'm worried about Swoop and Snarl and all of them. Are they going to be compromised? And I hope they aren't. Because this one, I think, looks good the way it is. I don't like the ball joint being exposed, but I know you just slide the head on, so that's fine, whatever. Yeah, it looks good, though. I know there's quite a few people that are going to be happy that these are coming out.
Yeah, looking at you, Warren. Where you been, my man? But yeah, I think this is a cool set. And I mean, we have some huge fans of Legends and dinosaurs, so I'm interested in your feedback.
Now, will you be getting them if they come out in a weird color?
No, I don't think so.
So if they all come out in like green,
no, not at least. I'm I'm actually getting dinoed out.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The too much too soon. These
Yeah,
companies really need to diversify.
Yeah, it's just like, 6 companies doing Dinobots and 6 companies doing Devastator and Omega Supreme and
And now 2 doing Computron, which is cool.
I'm good
Different
with
aesthetics.
Computron.
But then what happens when there's 6 more companies that come out doing a Computron?
I'm good with that. They owe us. But yeah, I think we've had so many different. Not only have we had Dinobots, but we had G2 variations of Dinobots, and then on top of all the different companies making them, and then New Age coming out with, not that they don't look bad, and not that they don't look good, but all the different colors from New Age, and then Magic Square, and I'm dinoed out.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, are you Razorclawed out? So this is a legend scaled Razorclaw from Great Work Studio. I guess they showed this off like 2.5 years ago, but I didn't remember, and I put it in just announced, and I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know what's going on. I don't remember talking about this, but what do you think about this?
It looks pretty good. The lion doesn't look like a lion. It looks like a golden retriever cosplaying as a lion. Like
when you get like the things that, like the Halloween things that you put.
Yes. Like it doesn't, like, I don't know. It looks like it's a dog head. It doesn't. It looks like a dog head or something.
I don't know if this is complete or not, but I don't see like any fangs or something. And usually that's kind of like big on Razorclaw.
Yeah, I think it looks good. It's just, like the bot mode and alt mode look good in terms of the way it comes together. Especially the bot mode, it looks very good. But that head just looks like a golden retriever, and I just want to pet it.
I agree. I think this looks good. I think the legs are really skinny, but it transforms like G1, so you can't really make the legs any thicker with them still being able to fold into the thighs and into the arms and all that stuff. But I think it looks really nice. I wish the orange of the mane was a little bit more orange, at least in these pictures, but going into these pictures, you can see it is different from the red. So I like that. I just wish it was a little more orange. And I think this guy looks great. But the fact that he turns into the whole torso tells me that it's going to be doing the AMT Predaking thing where all the other guys are going to be smaller than him.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine.
Fine.
Yeah, it's fine for what it is. That doesn't mean I'm going to pick it up. But honestly, this gives me hope that somebody like MMC again, or, I would even take X-Transbots or somebody could do an MP-sized Predaking. While I love my King toys, I want one that looks like this still. I've always wanted a Razorclaw that looks like this.
A G1.
A G1 styled, but like updated.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, so, yeah. This looks good. So I'll be watching their progress. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the arms and legs compress like crazy. And I'll be in on it. But time will tell. But if they color Headstrong wrong, I'm going to have a bone to pick with these companies.
Yeah, I think the bot mode looks really good. I like what they did on this. I just, maybe, and I see the fangs now on that, and it,
they're just not painted.
Yeah, but I think it looks good. I think you should get it because you are the huge Predaking fan of us both here, and
your favorite combiner too.
It is, but I have like a crap ton of Predakings.
How many do you have? You have more Devastators than Predakings.
I have 6.
6? Yeah, so here's 7.
No, I'm good. I don't need another one. No, actually, I do have 7. Excuse me. I forgot. I have 7.
Yes, well, you need to round that off and get to 8.
No, my brother.
Well, let us know
I
what
like
you think
odd
about
numbers.
this. Stay tuned, and we'll be talking about another Predaking in a second. Let's get into updates, and I promised you a Predaking, and I'm going to deliver. Power of the Primes Predaking reissue is coming out. It's $200 to $220. Yeah.
I don't remember how much. Was it 150 when it first came out?
I don't know. I didn't pick this figure up.
Oh, okay. I was very excited when I got this. And so this is where I was hoping that these new combiners, I was hoping that they would be this size. I would have been all in for them. Like the Combiner Wars, Devastator, this Predaking, I was very excited about. And I still like the way it looks. It's not as bulky as the G1 version. It's not as bulky as what you see on the box, even. But I did really like this at the time, and I think it's I don't know. Like, I'm glad that they're releasing this again for people who wanted this and things like that. But I don't like that they're showing this and it makes me excited, and then when I see the Age of the Primes combiners and I'm seeing how small they are, I'm just like, it rubs it in of like what could have been.
Yeah, well, you're never going to get a Bruticus this big from Hasbro. I think that this figure looks fine. I just, at the time when it came out, I had to be more selective with what I purchased, not because I didn't want them, but because I didn't have the funds for it. And I didn't like how the legs just hang off the back of Tantrum and Headstrong. I really dislike the hands that they used. So I didn't pick it up, and I still won't pick it up. It's fine. I don't need it. It doesn't... I know I want a G1 Predaking. This doesn't hit the itch for me. I feel look like it does on the box art. But it doesn't. This looks like Predaking before he hit the gym. With how skinny he is. Like, he has a corset on. Really tight.
It's Prince, not Predaking.
Exactly,
Prince.
Exactly. Yes. But I still think it looks good. If you need it, go pick it up. I think that's an okay price for the figure. It is very strange to have a Power of the Primes figure coming out in 2025 or 2026 when it gets released. But this kind of tells me, I wonder if we're going to be getting a Predaking in 2027, because they're trying to milk the mold, get everybody to buy this, and then the next Predaking, the next combiner in 2027 will be Predaking. Because that's what they did with Soundwave. How many reissues of that Soundwave came out right before 86 Soundwave?
And Prime, yeah.
Prime did the same thing. They came out with it, and then they came out with the new version. So
and Megatron.
And Megatron, yes. So I think we might be seeing a new Predaking because they're doing this, or we're not. It could really go either which way. We don't plan to do Predaking. Pick this up now. I don't know.
Oh no. They're going to do a Predaking. They just kind of talked about all the combiners and stuff like that. I think they definitely will do a Predaking. It's a fan favorite, so I know they'll do it. But I agree. I think it's the milking of the mold. And again, so this is something that they could also be doing is, whatever's wrong with this one, here's how we improved on this new version. So, here's why it costs so much for this new version. And here's what looks better about the new version as upgrades to the older version. So I can see that being used as a marketing tactic as well.
Yeah. And honestly, if the Predaking looks as good as Bruticus is shaping out to be, I would be interested.
Interesting.
Yeah. He's one of those characters. I think you would probably pick it up too, even though you're going to say you wouldn't. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Nobody believes you, Bobby.
I'm not. I think, especially by that time, I think the divorce papers will be signed and official,
and the cheating will start once again. Next up, we have 86 Voyager Thundercracker from TFW member Pixel Master. And you could see next to the MP, they actually did a very good job shrinking it down. I think it looks good. Are the Seekers supposed to be that short?
Yeah, I got.
We got people told us in the comments we were wrong about Soundwave, and that's that's fine. Let us know, because this seems like they're so tiny. I remember them being the same height as Megatron in the cartoon. Now, sizing changed like crazy, but I remember them being head to head with Megatron.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can see like the head to like the shoulder of the top of the shoulder. Maybe if it's like a head taller, but like those pylons on their shoulders is what made them look like they were taller next to Megatron. And hell, those pylons don't even come or barely touching his shoulders. So yeah. I know people are gonna pull out the Sunbound chart. I just didn't see it that way when I watched the cartoon. I've been watching the cartoon again. Started last week, and they don't seem that short to me from what I'm seeing there as well.
Yeah. So I don't know, but here's the alt mode, and then like the gun is just clear plastic that they painted. I don't understand that, but whatever. The alt modes all look fine together, and we'll be talking about Soundwave in a second, but get it if you want it.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I'm out. I have enough seekers, and I'm good. I think it looks good. I think they did a very good job with this. I'm just out.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like I want new characters, because we've gotten a Thundercracker every 2 years about, and I'm just kind of over it. So Siege, Earthrise, and then this one. So
yeah, and stay tuned when I do the live from my basement. You'll actually see exactly why I'm secret out.
Next up, we have Soundwave, and they did not fix the back. I think it was the MP Soundwave, not MPG, that had like a hollow area near like the butt of the cassette, and they still have that problem here. But it looks good from the front. The tapes, take them or leave them.
The tapes don't even look like tapes. They're square. That's about the only resemblance to being a tape. And then I would have gave it that they had like the two Buzzsaw and Laserbeak, the silver pins. I was like, okay, you can act like those are the but then you look at Ravage and he doesn't have them at all. So it's just like, it's I definitely dislike the tapes. The Soundwave, as you mentioned, looks good from the front. It has nice, that color's nice on it. There's some molded in details on there that look pretty good. I would probably opt for the KO Fans toys at the price point and get a much better figure, I think.
Yeah, I agree. We haven't got a good look at Ravage. So, he's always like in the background, so that he had zoomed in pictures. I think it's kind of crazy that you need to plug in the accessory to make his tail. Like, I'm sorry, Ravage is the worst one out of all of these cassettes. I think Laserbeak and Buzzsaw look fine. This one, it's just not doing it. He has like the proportions of a bulldog.
No, this is terrible. Yeah. This is terrible. I think they've regressed on the Ravage completely. It's bad. It looks bad. It doesn't look like Ravage. It looks closer to Beast Wars Ravage than to G1 Ravage. Agent Ravage. It looks more like that. I'm not a fan at all. And if this is where they're saying this, why it's more expensive is because it came with this, I'd rather them have left this one out.
Yeah, I'll just take my Siege Ravage. I think that one looks better.
Yeah, Yeah, this is bad.
And that one doesn't look good either.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But yeah, this looks really bad. I don't see Ravage at all. Like,
if you didn't see the colors and the silver missiles on the side, I wouldn't see Ravage either.
Yeah, because like I mean, the head is squished. I mean, Ravage is supposed to have like a longer nose. I'm sorry, Ravage.
And then here's the bot mode, which I think continues to look better as the more and more we see of this. I think they did a good job.
I agree. Yeah, this looks really good. Again, if you don't have it, grab it. If you do have it and you choose to get it, let us know how it is. But yeah, it does look better than when we first saw it.
Definitely agree. Next up, we have Quickstrike via Laser Wave, and this is Hasbro's version. And it looks good. It looks like what it's supposed to. I really don't like the lines cutting through the chest. Yeah, I'm good with mine. Even though it can't hold up its snake arm and the ball joints pop off, this isn't my favorite character, so it's good enough for Quickstrike.
You're struggling to get it out at first.
I mean, it looks good for Hasbro. They did a great job painting the chest, painting there's a lot of paint, which is surprising on this figure. The snake head, the cobra, whatever, has around the eyes. I thought they might just leave that completely off with Hasbro and how skimpy they have been on paint. So they did a good job with all of that. I
like the texture on the cobra head. That looks pretty good. That's all I got. I am thinking about getting the one you have, or maybe if I catch the Transart one on sale. I definitely don't like this character. I honestly would probably I want to go with the Transart version just because I typically like the colors of those and the paint on those, and it goes with the rest of the Transart figures I have. I do not like this character at all. I think it's dumb. For lack of a better word, I just don't like it at all. But I do like what Transart does with their paint, and that's probably going to be the one I go with if I catch it on sale. $30-$40. Then yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's dumb. I actually like the mixed animals. I think that's kind of cool. With this particular figure, I just wish that he had one normal hand. It was fun when I was a kid, though. This was great. This was so much fun when I was like 3 or 4. So, yeah. And here he is. He fits in with all of the other Kingdom, Beast Wars. The alt mode does seem kind of huge compared to them, which is neat. So, good job, Hasbro.
It does. That's all I got for you.
This is one you need to pick up since you have all of the Junkions. I don't know why it's cropped. That's the picture I found. But go ahead and pick up Wreck-Gar because you need to finish your Junkion collection. It's the last one.
I'm finished. I quit. Uncle, I surrender. No mas. No. This is not. This was my worst figure of the year a couple years ago, and now they've re-released him with a different head. This is not making it at all. Not going to do it.
I just feel bad for the animated fans that wanted animated Wreck-Gar, and then they got lazy repaint that doesn't look anything like what he did. So that's who I feel bad for.
We can keep it moving. This is not my favorite.
Next, we have Flame Toys Galva Convoy, which I believe is a model kit you could put together, which looks very, very neat.
This is dope.
Uh-oh.
No. It looks very good. I like that it's a Galvatron mixed with, Leo Convoy.
You don't know the story, do you?
I don't know. I don't. But it looks cool. It looks like one of the figures I have in purple, and they're calling them Galvatron, or Galva Convoy, whatever. So it looks like they mixed. If if Galvatron and Big Convoy had a baby, or Leo Convoy had a baby, boom.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact story, but I remember seeing these colors before. I think it looks really cool. I really like that lion head, that like not animated, the aesthetics of it, and I wish one of them transformed with that lion head. I think that would be really imposing. I like that they turned it into a shield instead of just like hanging off. It actually has purpose. That's really cool with the night aesthetic. Yeah, if they made this thing transform, I'd be super interested. It's very cool.
And it looks like he has like some type of cape or something on the back as well.
Yeah, well, I remember the Leo Convoy one did, so I'm assuming this one does too.
Yeah, the colors look really good on this. I like how it goes into the black feet, and even the red on there. It just gives it a different pop as you're either going top down or bottom up of what this character looks like. It looks very menacing.
Completely agree. Next up, Prime vs. Prime has a review on YouTube of the Hot Wheels figures. So go pick them up if you want them.
I'm waiting on mine to get here, so hurry up. Stop playing with me.
I'm glad he posted this review because it reminded me to cancel my pre-orders.
Oh, wow. I guess I need to see that, but I'm in.
No, I didn't watch the review. It's just I remember seeing the bot modes and not liking a few things about it. And since I didn't like a few things, when I get it in hand, I know I'm going to really not like them. So $60 on a band sweater or $60 on two figures I don't like. I'll take the band sweater.
Yeah, I'll take the two figures you don't like.
Yeah, you could have mine.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be happy when they get here. Can see what they look like and can go with some other stuff I got.
Yep. Next up, we have Carbot, right? Metal Carbot, Night Griffin, which this alt mode is so clean, it looks so nice. And these are coming to the US via Agabus, which is I was hoping they would just be in Targets and stuff, so that makes me a little sad. But this looks great.
Completely agree. Get rid of the eyes. Even though the eyes don't look as bad on this one, still doesn't look good to me. I like the alt mode. I thought the alt mode was really cool looking. It does look very clean. I like the colors on it. Just get rid of the eyes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with the eyes on this one. I think it looks kind of cool. And here's the bot mode, which looks clean as well. I really don't like his weapon. It looks wrong to me, but I guess the card bot part gives him griffin legs, which is pretty cool.
I do not like the griffin legs. It was speaking of whatever the new Prime is. I can't think of his name right now.
Onyx Prime. Well, you know what all these have. The gimmick of this line is, right? They have a card, and then there's like accessories on the back of the card. That one of them has roller skates. The other one has turns into an axe handle. So his turn into griffin legs. So you don't have to.
Yeah, I've seen these in person, and I've seen the cards or they're these big boxes that they come with. I think this excels in the bot mode. I really like the bot mode. As you mentioned, looks really clean. Looks like he's going to attack you with lipstick though. So the weapon I'm not a fan of, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think it looks good too. Next up, we have confirmation on what this is supposed to be. This is based on that $3,800 statue. So they messed up Soundwave's weapon so bad that this is what it looked like on the figure. Thank you to all the comments that pointed that out.
I don't know where to start. The fact that they messed up on the statue, the fact that they're charging $3,800 for the statue, the fact that they thought that statue was worth $3,800. Three strikes are out. I know baseball season just ended. Shout out to the Dodgers, even though I'm not a baseball fan, but I'm telling you, man, they just put the decimal point in the wrong spot. It was supposed to be like $38. I think that's what it is. But kudos to Funbeat Studio for making a joke of it. That's funny.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know. This looks good though. If you really want it to look like this is a much cheaper way. Probably buying a 3D printer, buying the filament, printing it out, buying a Soundwave, putting it on. It's probably still cheaper than buying one of those overpriced statues. So go do that. And this looks good for what it is.
Yeah. $3,800, man, please.
Buckeye Studios has a Megatron alternate head, which we talked about before, and looks good.
I'm not gonna do it, but these look very good.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about not going back and buying upgrades for figures that are years and years old. This being fairly new and still out of my shelf hell, I think that this would be one of the kits that I would tackle if I was going to be picking up a kit.
Yeah, I think the head looks really good too. Those shoulders kill me, but the head looks good. So pick it up if you want it.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll be right back with what's incoming and recently released. Let's get an incoming, and first we have the DNA kit for MPG 09. It comes with the hands and stuff. Very cool. Go pick it up if you need it.
Yeah, I actually did pre-order this kit, so I think that the arms on the alt mode get corrected with this kit. So
yes, they do. That's what those shoulder pieces are.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, it looks decent, and the kit wasn't too expensive.
Yeah. Next up, I think we might have a rant coming in from you. We got some M.A.S.K stuff, and this is via Retro Toy Escapades on Facebook. And they said that the Loyal Subjects now has different places where you can order these things, so you can get them on Entertainment Earth and Amazon now instead of just their website. And Amazon says December, while Entertainment Earth says September. So who knows which one's right? And I guess they also posted something on social media called Operation Takeover, which explored their plans to flood social media this month with M.A.S.K, but it was taken down. So who knows if they posted that too early. So are you going to go ahead and pick a second setup at Amazon?
Hell no. So the crazy thing about this is that it was originally released through BBTS, and they were who I went to first to get my bundle and whatever. Then it was released to Amazon and Entertainment Earth. Whoever put September 2025 is out of their mind, because this just got announced. And so for it, where is it? It's estimated to arrive. I mean, like, you're already behind. So that's stupid. I looked at what the bundle cost would be, because it is up on Amazon. And it was actually, to pick up all four, it was more expensive than getting it at BBTS. And so I've seen different things. Friday, December 12th to Malaysia. That sounds about right. And I saw, for me, it would have released on December 31st. I think it had a estimated arrival date on like September 2nd or 4th or something like that. So
Amazon's saying their release date is December 5th.
Okay. Yeah, so I looked this morning, and it's I don't know, it is what it is, but it was going to cost more on Amazon than getting it from BBTS, so I'll just keep my order there. It's just the September is kind of like rubbing salt in the wound, because I guess this is what this is when I thought we would have gotten it.
Yep. And wait till you get the next one out in 2027, the next wave.
Yeah. Kick rock.
This is all you, though. We've got the Dr. Wu's Transparent Ultra Magnus. You said you really like this. I think it's time to go pick it up.
It's not giving me the same warm and fuzzies that I felt last time, so I can pass on this.
There's a lot of non-transparent parts. the whole chest looks not transparent.
Right.
And the two smokestacks, or whatever those are, coming off of his arms aren't transparent.
Yeah.
Still looks good. Pick it up if you want it.
Yeah, it looks fine. It's not a necessity.
Correct. Moving on to recently released. First, we looked at the Devastator and Prime and Megatron box sets. So, and somebody called it's a set of boxes, not a box set. So I wanted to shout out that comment. But here is Superion, which actually looks like a boxed set. And I think if Hasbro released it like this originally, you would have picked it up. Especially with all the stickers.
I cannot confirm or deny that. I think this hides some of the stuff that I don't like about the figures. It gives me the whole G1 box set, nostalgia. So that would have kind of pulled me in right there and made me at least look at it a couple of times. What I got once I opened the package, I might not have been as happy with, but I'm happy to see it's actually a box set. That's what I would want on these, knowing that they, when I was a kid, when they first came out individually, it was what it was. But then when I started seeing box sets as a kid, I was like, this is amazing. This is what I want for Christmas. So, very cool. I like the way it looks.
Yeah, and I wouldn't doubt if you actually just get the box separately and you actually get Superion in its own separate boxes and you have to take them out and put it in it. That's honest. Well, that's what the Prime was like, with their 2-pack. But this is very cool. This is kind of what I hope Hasbro leans more towards with the collector market, with the foam and all that. But again, that would make this set like $400. So.
They also did that with the MPG as well. But those rating. The trains. Remember, the last train came with that box.
And they also did that with God Bomber.
Where it came with a separate box and you can put it all in there if you wanted to. So, I just want the box set.
Yeah, I think it's very cool.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Swapticons. These are flooding everywhere. I haven't seen Wave 2, but I haven't checked. And I'm sure these are going to be shelf warmers as well.
Yeah, that 888 needs to be free 88 cents.
Yeah, that's way too much if you ask me for them. But yeah, where they are. Go pick them up if you want them.
Yeah, let us know if you have them.
New Supply has a Coronation set that is now announced, or now out. So go pick it up if you want it. I know Bobby needs at least 2, one for it not smoldering and one for it smoldering.
I love seeing the remnants of Starscream afterwards. That is really, really cool. And I did see this and was like, dang, man, you're putting in work behind the scenes. So this looks really good. I did pick up a Coronation stage already, so that a little bit too late for me to pick up one, but I love the effects, and so I'll see if those are available.
Yep, go ahead and do that. And next up, we have MMC Blades, the alternative version, and here he is with all of his comrades.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm very curious to get this whole set. To see how long it'll take to get this whole set completed. I think they all look good. I liked the Streetwise in particular, the Navigant. I really liked that figure. So this was a pretty good set.
I agree. I think Blades' waist is way too small, but I still think they look good.
Oh yeah, he's definitely been hitting the gym, getting those pecs in order.
No, he's wearing like a corset, like Predaking was. And lastly, we have Zeta Toy Superitron, says set of 6, but I think it's set of 5. So go ahead and pick it up if you want it. It's an old figure, but I think it is one of your favorites.
Not one of my favorites, but it is a good set.
Yeah, so go pick it up if you want it. And that is everything we have for you. So let us know what you liked, what you disliked. Are you going to be picking up the Stranger Things set? And you should be picking up some Prince from us. So go ahead and email us at botversuscon@gmail.com. Go ahead and pick up the shirt that will be going away for good at Sunday night. So go ahead and pick it up if you want it, and we'll see you guys at the halls.
Yes, as always, till all debates are won. We will see you next time. Later.